Good morning, YouTube. This is Alice at Wonderland Speaks, and I was looking, actually, that's why I sound the way I do. It is Saturday morning, January 16th, I believe, 2021. I am in Pahrump, Nevada, headed to Las Vegas, Nevada, do some shopping. I'm just running errands today. And, what did I want to say? Want to check in, see how everybody's doing today. It's a great day. I know in parts of the country you got whack weather. I know about it because I used to live back east, so I know how crazy the weather can be. And I thought to myself how blessed I am that I'm not there because, let's see, it's about, I don't know, what is it? It's 10:18 right now, a.m. in the morning, and it is about 65 degrees. So I always think I'm appropriately dressed, and then I find out, oh, I got on too many clothes. I've already shedded 2 layers already. So that about sums it up. It's going to be a beautiful day. If it's this warm already, it's probably going to be about 75 today. So I don't think you can ask for better in January, especially if you're back east. And I spoke with some people back east last night, and it's nasty. So I'm going to actually turn the camera around so that you guys can look at where I'm at. So there's not a lot out here. It's pretty rural. A lot of desert. And not much else. As I said, this is Highway 160. I'm going to be headed east. And this is about as busy as it gets out here right now. So as soon as I can cross over in this traffic, I'm going to be on my way. So yeah, one of the things that attracted me to this little community is that it's very simplistic. It has one of everything. I think right now everything's pretty much on high alert. I don't have to tell you, there's a lot going on. And so there'll be a lot more law enforcement out. I just passed 3 of them in the little plaza I was in. I had stopped to get gas. So we have like, 2 or 3 different banks, all the drugstores, one's super Walmart. Let's see. We've got, I think, 3 casinos out here. I think everywhere in Nevada there's casinos. I don't care if it's the smallest little town. It at least has one. So, other than that, I'm just going to drive and let you guys enjoy the view. As I said, I'm on 160 headed east. This is our main highway in and out. Now, had I turned right out of there, I, of course, would have been headed further west. And about 30 miles down this road, I would be at the California state line. So I'm that close. Actually, in either direction. Because there's 2 highways. We're on 160, and we also have 372. 372 isn't as busy as this one, but again, if you take 372, that would be south about 30 miles. It's the California state line. So pretty simple. There's another of the casinos. That's the Saddle West to your right. And as I said, this is about as busy as it gets. This is a very small community. I think maybe 30,000 people. So most of what they do here is in the day. Even though there's casinos, and believe it or not, before I moved out here, because I did live in the city, Las Vegas, up until a couple of years ago, and they have so much construction. They just finished up a new stadium, and it was just getting more and more congested. And I was in it every day because I was working, so I was driving in it all day, every day. And it just got to be too much. And I said, this is gonna get horrendous. And I didn't want to be in it. And I actually had a job that brought me out here every day. And I said, well, let me check out this little town and see if I can deal with it. And I found it pretty much, it reminded me of home, meaning where I grew up in Ohio. Toledo, Ohio to be exact. So actually Swanton, Ohio, which is the country. So I was really thankful to come up on this little town, very simple, very quiet. I couldn't ask for more. Really, I couldn't. So on this highway 160, it has probably 6 different speed changes. I think 3 of them they just changed because they just did a major renovation on this highway. Major. Not so much in here, but as we drive closer to the mountains, which is where we're headed, they totally dug all that up. They blasted it all out and widened the highway because there was a lot of accidents. As you drive, oftentimes people will think, well, there's nothing out here. I can drive as fast as I want. The thing about mountains is there can be a lot of curves and swoops and dips, and if you are coming from here, you've probably been at a casino or something, and you don't realize that's happening. And the next thing you know, you've come to a sharp corner or curve, and you've had an accident. I don't know how many times I'd be coming out here, headed west, and there'd be a car flipped over. Now, I wouldn't see the people, so I don't know, how badly they were hurt. But I will say this, their cars were completely torn up. So, I don't know. But, as I said, they did a total renovation on this highway, and now, I know it doesn't look like much, but I actually look forward to this little drive. I used to do it every day, twice a day. So now I do it maybe once a week. So I kind of look forward to it. Now I'm just going in town just to run some errands. I need to stop at the bank and just run errands. That's all. I'm just gonna, I don't have a timeline or anything. The bank is open till 2 p.m. So I got about 5 hours. Now this is about 65 miles. So now I could just, cut all this out and just turn it back on when I got to the city. Oftentimes I forget. When I was living in town, I would forget most of the time where I lived. And I know you might think, well, how can you forget you live in Las Vegas? I don't know. You just get, during the daytime, you're just going along your day. And people, if you've never been here, you think it's all glitz and glamour, but in reality, we live just like everybody else. Go to work, come home, handle our business, and you don't think about it so much. But during the day, there's just not a lot to see. There's not. So, I don't know. But other than me taking you along, letting you see what this highway is like, there is nothing. Now, I'm going to stop up here. There's a guy that sells fresh honey. Do I see his, no, he's not here. So, where is he? Oh yeah, he's here. So I'm gonna stop up here and get me a jar of fresh honey. Now, years ago, I used to just go to Walmart or wherever and I would buy it there, but then I found this guy, or I should say, anytime I can find it fresh, I'll get it. Because, of course, you'd rather have fresh. So, I'm going to go in here and I'll be right back.